Hey guys, TripleB780 is back here, and welcome to my 5th episode of my Ask series called TripleB780 is back. And guess what? This is the first episode where it takes place at the apartment where I live in. How cool is that? Yeah. And also, this is gonna be the last video. This is gonna be my last Ask TripleB780 episode that I'm gonna do for this year. So stay tuned for new episodes coming soon next year. All right. So without further ado, let's go. Let's begin the show. Let's answer some questions from last time. So here we go. Our first question comes from Trolls Fanatic 2004, and he asks, I think he or she asks, what's your opinion on the 3 caballeros? I never heard of the 3 caballeros before, but yeah, I'm gonna look it up soon. Our next question comes from TMD Anniversary POE, and he asks, what's your opinion on Doctor Who? I think it looks pretty okay. I think it looks pretty good, but I have not seen the show yet. I will when I get a chance. Our next question comes from Cartman Fan 2225, and he asks, do you like Harry Potter, and what house are you in? I'm actually okay with Harry Potter, but I am not telling you where I live. So yeah, I'm not telling you my address, but the house I used to live in was a brick house. Yeah, but now I live in this apartment. And I'm not telling you my address either, okay? Sorry, I just cleared my throat. Alright. Our next questions come from TGI Fridays FTW Repeat Tuesday FTL. And he asks, 1. When did you start hating Bear in the Big Pool House? I started hating it in May 2016. Well, I used to like Bear in the Big Pool House when I was little, but now I hate it. I started hating Bear in the Big Pool House somewhere around in the middle of 2014, along with a lot of little kid stuff that I started to hate in the middle of 2014. Thank God. Well, thank God I started hating a lot of little kid stuff I hate. Not the ones I'm neutral with. But yeah. 2. Am I better than Spongebob Squarepants and Mickey FTW, Booba and MMCH FTL? Yes, you are. Besides, that critical username, Lily Herbster, she's not really that good nowadays. 3. What's your opinion on the Land Before Time franchise? I think it's pretty awesome. Well, Matty, I think it is pretty okay, but I have not seen the movies yet at all. But I have heard of it before. I've seen a couple of clips before, and they look pretty cool. But yeah. 4. Do you like Sonic Boom? I think it looks like a good video game franchise. I have never played any Sonic Boom video games, but I've played a couple. Yeah. Sonic Boom does kind of rock, but I had never played it. But I had never played it before. And 5, which amusement park did you like growing up as a kid? I liked Fun Spot because it was in my hometown and it was the best. The only amusement park I grew up with was Kings Island. The amusement park I grew up with is Kings Island. It's like, when I used to live in the house, it was like 20 to 30 minutes away from me, but now it's like probably, about 10. I think it's probably about like 10 to 15 minutes away now since I live here. Yeah, I'm hoping to go there. I even worked there this year for the haunt, and I'm hoping to check. I'm hoping to come back there to ride some rides again, and to check out their return of Winterfest. Sorry, I just cleared my throat. I just drank water and my throat's getting dry. But I'm gonna drink some water after I do this. Our next questions come from Harry Humble / Atari Media Active, and he asks, 1. What is your favorite out of the Sensational Six? Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, and Pluto. I like Mickey Mouse the most, but I like but I like 5 others also. 2. Have you seen the Studio Ghibli movies, Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away? I guess you haven't. No, I didn't. I never watched any of them in my life. Well, I'll have to check it out when I get a chance. 3. Have you been to any Disney park? Yeah. Yes, I have been to Walt Disney World when I was 8 years old back in 2008, and it was called. Yeah. The only theme parks I went to in that resort in Florida at Walt Disney World were the Magic Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios, and they were awesome! Excuse me. I'm so sorry, just my throat. Okay. Our next questions come from Jared Smith, and he asks, 1. Can you salute on the Alpha and Omega franchise? Yes, I am going to salute on Alpha and Omega. That movie's awesome. Excuse me. Got a little bit of boogers coming down my throat. That's not cool. Sorry. Sorry, I just had to get rid of it. I'm not trying to be annoying or anything, okay? 2. What's your reaction if Seth MacFarlane's The Creator Family Guy would develop an animated series of Ice Age or Fox Network? That would be okay. 3. Do you have heard of Fan Fiction? It's a website that you can make fan-made stories or crossovers, your shows, movies, and more. I kind of think so when I looked it up, but I don't know. But yeah. 4. Do you hate Osama bin Laden because he's a terrorist and he's responsible for September 11th attacks? I'm glad that he died in 2011. I never heard of the person, but I kind of looked it up, and he's one of the suspects of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Yeah, I do hate him. And 5, can you make a double rant on Shinzi, Banzai, and Ed, and Dr. Eggman? I'm gonna rant on those. But just please do not force me to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna rant on those guys soon. Our next question comes from Tomcat Animations, and he asks, do you think Happy Tree Friends is gross? I don't think so. Not really. But I think that one's okay. Our next question comes from Home Rules Estate 2003 WAN, and he or she asks, she asks, was JoJo Tickle seen without her hat before? Yes. Another question comes from VeggieTales Fan 1999, and he or she asks, do you like the Three Stooges? I do. I think I've heard of the Three Stooges, but I never watched that movie before. I had never seen it in my life, but it looks okay. I'll have to watch it when I get a chance. Mark Fitzpatrick asks, do you like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? Yes, I do. Another question comes from Kayla the Go and Make Girl. And she asks, what's your opinion on Sanjay and Craig? I think that show is okay. But with the toilet humor and all that stuff, and the fart humor and all that stuff, those were inappropriate. But for older people, like for teenagers and adults, it's okay for me. But for younger kids, it's not. So yeah, I think that show's okay. Alex Bartolo asks, will you rent on Principal Steinbeck? Yeah, I'm gonna rent on him soon. Excuse me. Another question comes from Alex here, Bird A. I'm gonna skip your question because I already asked him. Alright. Another question comes from Home Rules Estate 2003 WAN again, and she asks, does Matthew 93256 hate JoJo Circus and the Koala Brothers? I'm not really sure. Another question comes from Brian the anime fan. They're into the under 26, and he asks, can you Suk Madik? I don't understand what you're saying, but no offense, but can you please fix the grammar? Because I don't understand what you're saying. Animation Films TV asks, 1. What's your opinion on Super Monkey Ball? I had never heard of it. 2. What's your opinion on Garfield, His 9 Lives? I don't know. I don't know, but I've never heard of that one. But I've heard of Garfield before. 3. Would it be great if we meet in person? Yeah, because you and I are friends, which is awesome. Yeah. And 4. What would you do if Jet showed up in my house? From Ready, Jet, Go. I bet you would let me know, and I would run toward. I know I really don't like Ready, Jet, Go and all. It looks kind of a little childish. But I would run towards your house and beat the crap out of Jet. Yeah. Mark Fitzpatrick also asks, do you like Rugrats? Yes, I do. I'm neutral with it nowadays. But, yeah. Sorry, darn. My girlfriend's texting me, but guys, don't worry, okay? So yeah, I'm neutral with Rugrats nowadays. But it's still it's still awesome. It's still an awesome show from the 90s. So yeah. Disney Gamer Tube HD asks, 1. What is your opinion on Pokemon Sun and Moon? I think it looks okay, but I had never played it before. So yeah. 2. Does Camden Mamoni even exist? Because I can't. Oh, you mean Camden Lamont? Yeah, he even exists because I can't find his channel. I'm not really sure. It really said it, but I think his YouTube channel. I think he has another name of his YouTube channel. Spiffy X must be Camden Lamont. But yeah. 3. Do you hate Wild Grinders? No, I don't hate that show. I think it looks okay. I've seen some commercials before, back in 2014, but... And probably somewhere around, I don't know, like 2012 or 2013, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's pretty good, but I respect your opinion on Wild Grinders. And 4, what do you think 2017 will be like? I think it's good. I think I'm wishing that 2017 is gonna be popular and nice and awesome. And more mature and a lot more fun than it was than this year and all other years from the past. Yeah. So yeah. Some other questions come from Mr. Robot Fan 217 MLGP. Excuse me. And he asks, 1. What's your favorite MLP character? Mine's Fluttershy. Well, my favorite My Little Pony character is Rainbow Dash. 2. What's your favorite ride at Kings Island? Mine's Diamondback. Well, my favorite ride at Kings Island is, well, I'll tell you something. My new favorite is Woodstock Gliders. It's located somewhere in Planet Snoopy. Yeah, it is. 3. Do you like Marvel? Well, kind of. But I do like some heroes in it, like Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man. You know. And did you know that Big Hero 6 is part of Marvel? Yes, it is. That's what my brother told me. And 4, why do you like Justin Bieber? I respect your opinion. Well, I like Justin Bieber because when I was like 10 years old, I think a song called Baby was very catchy and I thought it was pretty good. But since you guys hate that song, I don't think it's scary or gay or anything. But I respect your opinion. I think his songs are good. His songs are pretty good, but as a person, sometimes it can be like bad. But I only like him when he's a singer. I still don't hate Justin Bieber. But yeah, I think he's okay. Yeah, for like right now. So yeah. I think his hairstyles look pretty good. I don't think he sounds like a girl anymore. He used to. The reason why he sounded like I think I know why he sounded like a girl back in these days. I think it's because his voice did not change completely, but now it is into a teenager. That's why I like Justin Bieber. I think his songs are good. But I respect your opinion, though. Thomas movie Review asks, do you like Toys R Us? Yes, I do like that store. It has a lot of toys that I like. And when I was a little kid, when I was growing up as a kid, they had a lot of good stuff. I used to go to that toy store all the time. It's my favorite childhood place. Another question comes from Home Rules Estate 2003 WAN, and she asks, is JoJo Circus a girly show? Not really. It's actually a show that is like way too childish. So yeah. Mark Fitzpatrick asks, I love your videos. You're the best anime channel, and I am so happy that you are back. Ah, thanks. Well, that's not even a question, but thanks. I love it. Some other questions come from Home Rules Estate 2003 WAN, and she asks, 1. What would JoJo Tickle's voice sound like? Chipmunk or speed up? That would be a little annoying to me. 2. Since you are going to rant on Mrs. Gruden from Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and I actually don't like her, tell me why you hate her. Well, in the Mr. Peabody and Sherman movie, she was she was gonna remove Sherman from Mr. Peabody. Seriously? Why would she do that? Well, it's because Sherman bit Penny for teasing. Well, Penny was teasing Sherman, and after a while, Mr. Peabody and then Mrs. Gruden made a plan to have a meeting with Mr. Peabody the next day, and then after a while, she was like, so it was all rude and cruel. Yeah, that's why I don't like her. 3, I think I freaking love you. Okay. Well, I already have a girlfriend, but thanks. 4, how would you feel if Joseph visited SpiffyX or Sarah Armour subscribed to your channel? I would not be very happy. I would tell them to get off my subscribers list. Unless if they're nice to me again. 4, do you think the Quad Brothers helping song sounds too dreadful and it gives you a headache? Well, apparently it does. Kind of guess, but that does not give me a headache, but it is kind of annoying. I don't care about the helping song at all. That song sucks. It does. 5, if JoJo Tickle came to your house, what would we do? Or the apartment? I would slam the door on her and ignore her. Yeah. 6, do you hate the song Cake by the Ocean by DNCE? Actually, I don't. Nope. I don't hate that song. I really like the Cake by the Ocean song so much, especially DNCE. I like it so much. But I respect your opinion on Cake by the Ocean and DNCE. Sorry, I just cleared my throat. 7, is Mr. Pickle's owner a male version of Emily Elizabeth from Clifford the Big Red Dog? I think so. 8, I wish JoJo Circus never existed. How about you? Yeah, I agree. That show should not even exist in the first place. 9, when do your JoJo Circus? When will you do your JoJo Circus rant? I'm gonna rant on it. Hopefully next year. I promise. Since it's more like Nono's Demon Room, and also, when do you say who hates the show? Say it is me. Sure. Because I think JoJo Triple scares me every time I see your face. Got it? Okay. 10. Did you know that I'm a girl? I didn't know that, but now I do. 11. Do you miss Playhouse Disney even though you hate it? Not really. Not really. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I used to, but now I used to like it, but now I hate it because it was way too childish. 12. Do you like the song "Closer" by the Chainsmokers, featuring Halsey? I had never heard of this song before, but I will hear it when I get a chance. Yeah. And 13. Just JoJo Chickle frown when something goes wrong. Sometimes, yeah. Mark Fitzpatrick asks, my real name is Kyle. I did not even know that, but now I do. Thanks for telling me. Another question comes from Mina Kim, and she asks, what year did you hate Teletubbies, Blue's Clues, and Sesame Street? Well, I started hating Teletubbies around 2013. I started to hate Sesame Street probably around sometime after 2013 ended, somewhere around early 2014, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think so. Or something. And I started hating to hate Blue's Clues around in the middle of 2014. So yeah. Gary 1 asks, do you have many toys in your house? Well, I have a bunch of plush toys and stuff that I like. Yep. Because it's my job to make a lot of good videos with these guys. You know, back there, these guys around. Yeah. Colin Kersey asks, what's your favorite Spongebob Squarepants episode? My favorite, well, I like a lot of it. Only one thing. My favorite is a special called Truth or Square. I think it's pretty good. Another question comes from Osho Watishi asks, and he or she asks, 1, rant on the wildlife. Okay, I will soon. I will hopefully rant on it next year, so don't force me to, okay? 2, who's your favorite character from Adventure Time? My favorite character from Adventure Time is a two-way tie. Finn and Jake. Yep. And 3, what has been your favorite movie this year so far? I like a lot of movies this year, but it's a pretty long story. I like Zootopia the most. Yeah. And I also like Sing. And Funny Dory. And Angry Bird. And the Angry Birds movie, Ice Age Collision Course, Norm in the North. The Divergent series of Agents, Solly, Passengers, the Ghostbusters reboot, The Secret Life of Pets, you know, and Kung Fu Panda 3, you know. Some other questions. I'm gonna have to skip a question some other time. Whoa, that's a bunch of questions. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, Home Rules as Estate 2003 WAN. I'm not gonna answer all these questions, but because they're so long, you ask way too many questions. I'm gonna ask them later. Okay. Salma Hegassi asks, "Can you speak Arabic or Hebrew?" And Hebrew? Not really that much. Another question comes from Austin Dickerson, and he asks, "What are your favorite film genres?" I like comedy, animation, musical, adventure, action, superhero, and sports. I like all of them. I like all kinds of them. I like all kinds of movies. They're pretty awesome. Gary One asks, "Do you like cheesecake, Mexican food, and sushi?" I'm okay with a cheesecake. I like some Mexican food, but I don't like sushi at all. Gary One also asks, "One, do you like Star Wars?" No, but I'm okay with Star Wars. 2, do you like Matthew Davis, the movie lover? I'm neutral with him. Yeah, I'm neutral with him. 3, do you like the Angry German Kid? Yes, and he's hilarious. He's always hilarious every time he smashes the keyboard. And when he yells, that really makes me laugh sometimes. I mean, all the time. 4, what is your favorite Justin Bieber song? My favorite Justin Bieber song is Sorry. Yeah. And 5, do you like Alvin Hun now or hate him? I do like Alvin Hun. He's the creator of Go Anime. I never hated him. Not even when those Go fags were bashing him and hating him a lot. Yeah. And they were a lot of people used to hate him a lot. That's just stupid. because of the changes they hate. But people need it. A lot of people need to handle changes. They just cannot stand it for some reason. How dumb is that? Yeah. Another question comes from Selma Hegassi. And she asks, "Can you respect my opinion on Joseph Isted? Joseph Isted sucks. Spiffy X, Fireleaf 49, and Kim de Lamont." Sure thing. Lloyd, it's okay. Sheesh, calm down. I'm sorry, my dog was barking for some reason. I think he had just heard something. Alright, Home Rules Estate 2003 WA, and I'll answer your questions. And Lloyd, please do not bark right now, okay? You can bark. Lloyd, you can still bark because you're a dog, but I don't want you to bother anyone while I'm trying to when I'm trying to do my video. Okay? Jesus, I'm sorry guys, my dog my dog's acting crazy. But yeah. Alright. She asks, 1, do the lyrics to the JoJo Circus theme song say JoJo Circus too many times? I think so. Yeah. They shouldn't do that in the first place. 2, does Cleo from Clifford the Big Red Dog look creepy? Not really. But she looks weird and stupid. She looks like a stupid poodle dog. 3. What does Cleo from Clifford sound like? She sounds like a person who's about to kill someone when she yells. Which that sounds creepy, and which that sounds annoying, and she sounds like someone who was yelling and yelling for help, but with the high pitch of a female voice. And the person who voiced Cleo, had also played Susie Carmichael from Rugrats, which she is pretty awesome. 4. Will DreamWorks Animation do a crossover with Home and Mr. Peabody and Sherman? I really don't know. I don't know about that, but I'm not sure. 5. Is there a JoJo Circus episode where JoJo gets angry? I'm not sure. 6. What are the names of the kittens from Clifford the Big Red Dog? I kind of forgot. I'm gonna look them up soon, but I still hate Clifford the Big Red Dog. And I agree with you. 7. Do you hate Feeling Good with JoJo? And does it still air on Disney Junior in your area? Yes, I do hate Feeling Good with JoJo. I don't think it's airing anymore. 8. Did you know that JoJo Tickle murders people and makes them shriek and cry? Good, because she is definitely evil and demonic as heck. I'm not sure, but she does. but she is terrible. I agree with you, and she's very annoying, along with the other characters. 10. 9. Are you afraid of JoJo Circus? Not really. I'm not scared of it, but it looks bad. It looks pretty bad. The animation's bad and everything, and it's way too childish. One of the songs made me cry, and it was terrible. 10. Did you know that I started being scared of JoJo Tickle in 2013? I started afraid hating JoJo Circus somewhere in mid and late 2015 or early 2016. No, I did not know that. 11. Are you scared of Koala Brothers? No, I'm not. but the animation of them looked terrible. Yeah. You know, the stop motion animation? Yeah, they look terrible. As Bob the Builder. I got scared of them. Only a little teeny tiny bit, but not that much. 12. Did you know that I was afraid of the koala bears in 2015, but then I started losing fear on them in mid-2016? I still don't like the Koala Brothers. I did not know that, but now I do. 13. Was JoJo Tickle seen without her clown outfit and makeup? And makeup? I don't think so. 15. 14. Did the scene's brightness, quality, and JoJo Circus change in later seasons? I don't know. Not really. 15. Did JoJo Tickle's voice change in later seasons of JoJo Circus? Not really. And 16. Was Paw Pilot singing with her body before? Not really. 17. Is the Booboff theme song in a minor key? I'm not sure, but Booba and that theme song, but Booba is god awful, and the theme song of it was very terrible, and the kids laughing in that show was very annoying. You could hear the kids laughing, and some of it really just made me cry for no reason. It's just not good, and they were so annoying. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. So yeah. Well, guys, that's all the questions I have for today. That's all the questions I have for right now, you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my Ask series of this year. I'm hoping to make more and more next year. So yeah, I'll see you later, dudes. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any more questions about me, post them in the comments below so I can answer them next year in 2017. So yeah. That's all for now, guys. This is TripleB780 is back, signing off.